What's up everyone, welcome to new video. I have some shocking news today. Severe allegations against Kylian Mbappé suggest he pressured a young woman into an intimate bond, maybe with legal implications. The accusation reveals a lack of consent, therefore posing substantial concerns regarding the nature of their communication. Such statements can have significant implications, including possible criminal charges should they prove true that might end in incarceration. The charge of coercion suggests that the woman could have felt under pressure or persuaded into partaking in the relationship, thereby weakening the ideals of consent and personal liberty. Legally speaking, these allegations come under severe felonies involving sexual misconduct. Mbappé's public image as a star athlete and public personable makes these claims not only damage his personal character, but also have larger effects for public debate on issues of consent, power dynamics in relationships, and the duty of people in positions of influence. Especially in a culture where accountability and justice for alleged victims are increasingly accorded top attention, the ramifications for his career, financing, and general public image might be severe.
Stop it. Get some help.
As the inquiry proceeds, the severity of these charges needs a complete and compassionate review of the facts, ensuring that both the complainant and the accused are handled fairly in the legal process. Understanding the context in which the charges grew hinges on knowing the history of events before them. Mbappé prepared for October 9, 2023 in Stockholm. This party was known not merely for its exclusivity, but also for the nature of its guest list, reputedly comprising roughly 20 to 30 young ladies, especially from Sweden. The party took place in an upscale setting, where Mbappé and his friends, including former PSG partner Nordi Mutili, rejoiced in a secluded environment built for confidentiality. Guests were forced to put their phones in marked envelopes to protect identity. After the celebration, an incident occurred that would lead to substantial claims. The lady involved sought medical care at a hospital's rape victim support center, stating that Mbappé was engaged in her horrible experience. This swift action indicated the seriousness of her illness and led to the Stockholm prosecutor's office beginning an official inquiry into the problem. In the aftermath of the accusations, officials conducted a raid at the hotel where Mbappé was residing. They gathered possible evidence, including the claimed victim's clothing, for DNA analysis. This fast reaction from law enforcement underscores the severity of the accusations and the need of acquiring actual proof in such cases. The period indicates not just the quick escalation from a casual occurrence to severe legal processes, but also the bigger repercussions of accountability and justice. As the review proceeds, the sequence and nature of these incidents will be essential in establishing the truth and ensuring that justice is done for both the complainant and the accused. News of the week is in the description. You can watch it. Now moving towards shocking matches of the week. Real Madrid opened their encounter against Borussia Dortmund with a dismal performance in the first half, failing to transform dominance into clear scoring chances. Despite having a couple decent chances, they were unable to reach the back of the net, and Dortmund's defense held firm, keeping the scoreboard unchanged at halfway. However, the dynamics shifted drastically in the second half. Real Madrid emerged with greater energy and purpose, adopting a daring, aggressive style that placed tremendous pressure on Dortmund's defense. This tactical adjustment involves increased pressing, faster ball movement, and a more direct offensive approach. Players began to exploit the openings behind Dortmund's defensive line, creating greater possibilities for attempts on goal. The collaboration demonstrated was excellent, with players exhibiting a fantastic grasp of each other's motions and placements. This togetherness enabled them to weave together passes nicely and keep constant assaults. The collaboration between the midfield and offensive lines was particularly impressive, with players regularly interchanging spots to confound the opposition and generate chances. As the second half proceeded, Vinicius Jr. emerged as the hero of the match, producing a terrific showing that showcased his remarkable skill and influence on the game. Scoring 3 goals in the second half, he played a huge role in Real Madrid's comeback, making it evident why he is regarded one of the team's vital players. His first goal showcased his quickness and agility, After grabbing the ball at the edge of the box, he made a lightning-quick run that threw the Dortmund players off surprise. With a smooth touch, he maneuvered past opponents before hitting a thunderous shot that beat the goaltender, thrilling the crowd and his teammates. The second goal further showcased his precise finishing. Positioned advantageously to pounce on a rebound, Vinicius showcased his talents as a forward. He maintained calm under pressure, hitting the ball brilliantly to reach the net once more. This goal not only boosted the scoreboard but also demonstrated his ability to be in the right place at the right moment. His hat-trick was capped off with a stunning third goal when he demonstrated a combination of individual brilliance and collaboration. After a well-constructed team play, Vinicius got a brilliantly timed pass, allowing him to break away from opponents. With a delicate touch, he generated space for himself before releasing a looping shot that left the goaltender with no chance. Throughout the second half, his quickness, dribbling skill, and precision finishing were on full show, underlining his reputation as a critical asset to Real Madrid. His work not only aided to the team's triumph, but also secured his position as a fan favorite and a rising star in the world of football. And the second surprising match of the week. In a thrilling Champions League game on Wednesday, Barcelona overcame Bayern Munich 4-1 at home, marking a huge triumph after nearly a decade of problems against the German side. This triumph halted a streak of 6 straight defeats, including a historic 8-2 setback in the quarterfinals 4 years earlier. Rafinha, the Barcelona captain, was the hero of the night, blasting 3 goals. He started the goal barely over a minute into the game, taking advantage of a fantastic pass from Fermín López. Rafinha beat the offside trap, circled goaltender Manuel Neuer, and tapped the ball into an empty net. Bayern swiftly rebounded, retaining control of the game despite the early loss. They managed to equalize in the 18th minute with a shot from Harry Kane after an earlier goal was disallowed for offside. While Barcelona looked menacing on the counter-attack, their defense displayed flaws, enabling Bayern ample scoring chances. Bayern wingers Serge Gnabry and Michael Olise were particularly threatening. In the 36th minute, Barcelona restored the advantage. A high pass caused confusion in Bayern's defense, and Fermín López brilliantly sent up Robert Lewandowski, who scored into an empty net. Bayern players objected, saying López had shoved Kim Min-jae in the build-up, but VR confirmed the goal. Just before halftime, Rafinha scored his second with a wonderful curling effort from the edge of the box after collecting a cross from Marc Casado. Rafinha sealed his hat-trick in the 56th minute with a clean strike from another rapid counter-attack. Barcelona's fans rejoiced, yelling "Ole!" as their team controlled the duel. Rafinha emphasized his satisfaction with the performance, complimenting the team's work and the fantastic emotion of winning at home. He also looked ahead to the forthcoming Clásico with Real Madrid, highlighting the intensity and quality of the rivalry, especially given both clubs' recent fantastic successes in the Champions League. After this encounter, Barcelona ranks 9th in the Champions League with 6 points from 3 games, while Bayern has 3 points, ranking 23rd after suffering 2 straight losses. This powerful win not only enhances Barcelona's confidence, but also sets the stage for an eagerly awaited meeting against their rivals, Real Madrid, in La Liga.
I think sometimes in the life I'm too competitive, it's good to be competitive on the field, but sometimes in the life you don't need to be like this. And me, I always want to show that I'm better, or I'm the best, I can win, I can do things, but in the life you don't need every time to do this type of thing, so I can calm a little bit about it.
Well, thanks for viewing, hope you liked the video. Like, share, and join.